How high is the water, Mama? 2 feet high and right.
A rule breaker and outlaw in his own right, Johnny Cash's career was greatly influenced by his early childhood experiences growing up in Dyess along the Mississippi River Delta. Today, the Dyess Colony has been resurrected through the restoration of several historic buildings, including Cash's boyhood home, which exhibits the lifestyles of typical colonists and the impact this area had on those families. Well, I said, this is such an astonishing place right out here in the middle of the Delta.
I know, it was swamp until 1934, whenever Franklin Roosevelt had the idea of creating a New Deal colony to try to get families off of the relief rolls after the flood of '27, the droughts, the stock market crash. One of the families that came out of this, one of the success stories, is the Cash family.
Of course, everybody knows Johnny Cash.
That's right. They moved into the colony in 1935 along with the other 500 families, and they stayed here until 1953.
So this house represents a typical Dyess settlement home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. The Cashes were just one of 500 families that moved here, and this is their house that we've been able to preserve, but this is typical for everyone who lived in Dyess. A neat story is whenever Mama Cash, like many other women, came into Dyess, when she moved in here, there were 5 cans of paint sitting on the floor. And she sat down and cried because she had never lived in a painted house before.
Oh my goodness.
So it was really something that was emotional, and Johnny, as a 3-year-old, remembered that.
Looking at the floor cloth, which is the reason we're wearing these booties, this is the original floor cloth that was in there.
That's right. Miss Joanne, which is Johnny's sister, who also grew up in this house, said Mama had a red floor with white roses, and we didn't see it.
Yeah.
And as they pulled up layers of subflooring, this
there
is what was
it was.
underneath.
Yeah, very good.
So this is the very floor that Johnny Cash played on. Right behind you is Mama Cash's actual piano.
That's her piano.
This is her piano. That's the piano with the
that
family
he talks
gathered.
about, yeah.
Yes, the family gathered around, they sang songs. That was her piano, and it's been preserved in Dyess. You literally can touch the soil that has shaped so many families. It's a part of our American heritage, and it creates who we are. It's that resilient spirit to overcome the odds, to band together, to make something out of literally nothing.